Mountains of shattered rubble.
なんだこれ。
Rows of destroyed abandoned buildings. Exposed twisted steel girders. At first I thought it was a movie set, but it was far too realistic for that. Hey, it's like the loading screen, or the this is a work of fiction, blah 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 screen at the very beginning, like before you even get like company game names and all that stuff. The walls, the windows, the ceilings, and everything was destroyed. Little bits of rubble covered the ground. There were cracks in the asphalt of the road, making it impossible to walk straight. And it wasn't just directly in front of me. I spun around a full 360 degrees and saw the same scene everywhere. I smelled oil. I smelled something burning. I looked up to the sky. It was dark and gloomy. I thought it might just be cloudy, but something else seemed to be going on. I could see the hazy outline of the sun beyond the black curtain that covered the sky. A violent pain in my throat made me cough. I quickly covered my mouth with the sleeve of my gown. My eyes stung. I tried once more to calm down and see if I could remember what happened, but I had no luck. All I knew for sure was that there had been a world line shift when I deleted Kiriso's memories from inside Kagari. The memories held by Amadeus Kirisu. And the memories implanted in Kagari. Maybe when whomever owned them changed, that is, whomever held Kiriso's time machine theory, the world line changed with it. And this was another altered world line, which meant what I was seeing was... I saw what looked like an ash-covered stick poking out of the ground in the corner of my eye. I slowly went to take a closer look. It was sticking out of the rubble, and at the tip it split into 5 smaller branches. That's a hand. It was a hand. It was a human hand that had been scorched pitch black. A terrible feeling came rising up out of my stomach. Suddenly I thought I saw something move. Someone was there. Where? I listened carefully to try and pick them out. The other side of that big building. I could hear some kind of sound from over there. Was someone there? If there was, maybe they could tell me what the hell was going on. Trying my best not to make any sound, I peeked through the walls of the crumbling building. They were there, all right. There were people there. Lots of them. But they weren't people anymore. They were just human-shaped wads of meat, piled up into a mountain. And on top of the mountain was a pack of dogs. Something loud and slick was hanging out of the dogs' mouths. Intestines. They were eating them. They were eating the bodies. The stench was horrible. The sound of the flies was overwhelming. It was like something out of hell. What is up with us getting bad endings in this playthrough? Why is this required for the true ending? I don't know anymore. My gaze met the vacant eyes of one of the bodies. One of his eyes fell out, and black insects crawled out of the empty socket. Ugh, gross. Yo, GTFO. I ran away. Good call. I ran as fast as I could, stumbling forward on my failing legs. Somewhere. Was there somewhere around here that was sane? But no matter how far I went, it was the same thing. Mountains of rubble. Rows of abandoned buildings. All I could see were the dead. There were no living humans. And then I found it. There were rows of huge buildings which all looked as if they were about to fall over. The roads were full of cracks. There was a warped overpass sticking out of the ground. A few rows of iron and railroad ties. I knew it. I knew this place. It was only a shadow of its former self, but I knew it. This was Akihabara, which meant... Where was Mairi? Where was Daru? Where was Ferris? What about Lukiko or Suzuha? What happened to Maho and Kagari? Just as I ran toward the lab to find out, I heard footsteps behind me. Rough footsteps stomping over the rubble, more than one set. They got louder and louder, and soon I saw them coming towards me from between the crumbling buildings. There were 3 of them. They each had assault rifles in their hands. When they saw me, they all pointed their guns at me. There was so much I wanted to ask them. There were things I wanted to know. But the only thought that came to my mind was that I needed to get away. But even as I tried to turn around, my body refused to listen. They must have sensed that I was about to flee because one of them yelled. Holes appeared in the concrete at my feet. They'd shot at me. They really shot at me. They shot at me with real guns. If I'd just been a little closer, they would have hit me. I was too scared to stand. The men got closer, still holding their guns. Run. You have to run. But it was like my body belonged to someone else. It wasn't listening to me. The men kept getting closer. And then there was another sharp noise. One of the men collapsed to the side. He hit his head on the rubble and stopped moving. The other two waved their guns around, clearly confused as to what just happened. Something dragged me to the ground. And then more gunshots. The two of them fell backwards, still holding their weapons, at almost the exact same time. They died. Right in front of me. Someone had died. I could do nothing more than sit there and watch as a silhouette moved in front of me. I looked up, and the person I saw was Suzuha. Old game art Suzuha.
お前殺したのか。
何を生っちょろいこと言ってるんだ、お前。
It was a colder voice than I'd ever heard.
お前鈴葉だよな。
Her iron mask of an expression suddenly changed to surprise. But that was only for a moment. A second later, and the fierceness had returned.
お前、何者だ?
Did she really not?
俺のこと知らないのか。
Did the change in the world line mean that Suzuha and I had never met?
岡部だよ。岡部倫太郎だ。
The expression on her face changed again.
岡部倫太郎、そんなバカな。
Two pairs of icy footsteps sounded in the darkness. After I'd given my name, Suzuha had stared at me suspiciously for a moment. Then she made some kind of call and told me to come with her. She made me wear a blindfold almost the entire time, though, so I had no idea which way I'd gone or where I was. I did as she said. When I heard the knock, I finally realized we were in front of a door. So did we like somehow jump into the future? Or did the war just start way quicker? Evidently that was the password. I could only think of one man who'd choose such a stupid password. I heard the sound of a heavily locked door opening, and at last I saw a dimly lit room in the darkness. The room was piled high with what looked like mechanical junk. Rows of instruments slid in the walls. A man was sitting in front of them looking straight at me. Who was this guy? How did he know my name? This like skinny Daru. He must have been in his mid-40s. He was a big, broad-shouldered man with a stubbly face. There was a sharp but gentle light in his eyes. I felt like I'd seen him somewhere before. Yep. That's creepy. The way he talked, and that voice, there was only one person it could be. But that was... The man's face broke into a broad smile. Indeed, the Daro in front of me was quite a bit slimmer than the Daro I knew.
というか父さん、少し言葉遣いおかしくない？
僕も久々にこういう話し方したよ。でも、オカリンはこの方が話しやすいだろうと思ってさ。
The more pressing issue, though, was his age. He was clearly a middle-aged man. The youngest I could possibly imagine him to be was his early 40s. And then I saw a shelf in the corner. I saw a man I didn't know reflected in his glass. It was another man like him in his 40s. He was staring at me with a gloomy, sunken face. I slowly raised my right hand, and the man raised his left as if copying me.
ダル、一つ教えてくれ。
何でもどうぞ。
今は何年だ。
Daro's smile quickly became something more serious as he answered me.
2036年。世界は戦乱の真っ只中だ。
So when we jump world lines, I guess we must have like something happened to where we were just knocked out for 15 years or 25 years. That's why it was like so hard to move and stuff, because probably hadn't used our muscles in that long. It was like we've been in a coma for that long. What the fuck? Daro gave me all the details.
それじゃあ本当に今は2036年なのか。
そういうこと。
It seemed unbelievable, but Daro's appearance and more than anything my own made it undeniable. 2036. Suzuha had said that World War III would start sometime in the next 10 years. 5.7 billion people would die, and the population of Tokyo would drop to a tenth of what it once was. After that, the Third World War itself would end, but the chaos would continue, and even in Japan, no, everywhere, around the world, battles would continue. Was that what I just seen?
だがどうして俺はそのことを何も覚えていないんだ。
All my memories were of 2011. I had no memories of the past 25 years. My last memory was of erasing Kirisa's memories from Kaguri's head.
それに俺は2025年に死ぬと鈴葉から聞かされていた。どうして生きているんだ。
それは私も聞きたい、父さん。
Suzuha chimed in.
私たちはみんなオカリンおじさんは10年前に死んだって聞かされてきたんだ。
Suzuha leaned over to him.
父さん、これはどういうこと？もしかして私たちを騙してたのか？
落ち着け鈴葉。ちゃんと説明するから。
Daro looked at me as if he was remembering old times and then resumed his explanation.
オカリンは2011年の1月半ばまでの記憶しかないってことで OK？
ああ、2011年の1月に世界線が変動した。それ以降のことは覚えていない。
I'd gotten 25 years older without realizing it. The fact was starting to eat away at me.
やっぱ体の方に少し問題があるのか、それとも混乱してるのか。今のオカリンの頭の中には2011年の1月末までの記憶がなきゃいけないんだけど。
どうして1月末なんだ。
マホタンがオカリンの記憶をデータとして保存したのが2011年1月末のことだからさ。
Yajo saved my memories?
アマデウスの研究の役に立ちたいから記憶サンプルを取ってくれってオカリンからマホタンに頼んだらしいじゃん。
俺がアマデウスの。
And then I realized something incredible.
ということはもしかして今の俺の脳の中は。
そう、お察しの通り、今のオカリンの脳内にある記憶はその時の2011年にデータ化された記憶なんだ。
Digitized memories inside my head.
ちょっと待って父さん、話が全く見えない。そもそもどうしてオカリンおじさんが生きてるの？おじさんは2025年に死んだって言ってただろ？
死んだよ、事実上はね。
事実上？
タイムマシン開発競争はその頃がピークだったんだ。